What is up, guys? Andy with No Excuses TV here, and today we're talking about water bottles. So we are out here in the gear shed, but it's really just the everything shed. Talking about gear, talking about water bottles. I like water bottles. I have a ton of water bottles. I've got to where I'm kind of a snob as to when I use water bottles. And today we're going to run down where I use water bottles and where you should probably be using water bottles and how you should be to be efficient when you're going outside, going hiking, backpacking, all the things. So the first water bottle I have is something that helped me get to where I can hydrate consistently. We had a big issue of being underhydrated a lot. And so we just kind of got a big sucker. This one's full of stuff already. But this is a gallon water bottle. It's what you would drink in a day. And so we were doing really bad of not getting our full gallon. And so to help us get our gallon of water a day, just kind of get the knowing what it feels like to drink that much and kind of get used to drinking that much. We just got one water bottle. We'd fill it up once at the beginning of the day. So at school, it's kind of hard to fill it up in between classes because you're doing all this other stuff. We would fill it up, use it throughout the day, and then get our water quality for that entire day. It was awesome. Our second type of water bottle that I use, and I suggest, these are my daily drivers. So for me, my daily drivers is right now, it's a 32-ounce clean canteen with the little chute top. And I also have been using the 20-ounce when I'm going in the car and stuff. These insulated, they're heavier. They keep things hot and cold, whatever I'm using. And the reason that I like them is because, it keeps the temperature of what my water is when I need it. So specifically this 32-ounce one, this is what I've been my daily driver for about 3 months now. I don't take it backpacking because it is heavier. If I'm walking and stuff, it kind of would get too heavy and kind of be annoying with it. But whenever I'm just getting my water for the day, it's about 32 ounces. I need to get 4 of these a day. I'm used to it by now after drinking the gallon. It works really well. I love, one thing I do love, and we're kind of not going to do this for all of them. So these have a new type of lid. You can kind of see down in there, the ribs. It's a different kind of spiral that's going in there. And I'm not really sure kind of how they got that design, but it works super well. It does not leak. And one of the biggest thing is it's machine washable, so it helps out a ton. But yeah, this has been my daily driver for about 3 months. Probably going to be it for a while. So the next type of water bottle that I have, and I have a bunch of, so I have a light that keeps going on and off behind me. If it goes off one more time, I think I'm just going to leave it off, so the light might not be as good. So just kind of bear with me. Third type of water bottle is one that I use kind of when I'm backpacking primarily, and it's basically my water carry. And so I have some big ones. I have a 32 ouncer. Actually, this one is a 50 ouncer right here, 50 ounces. These are your 32 ounce normal ones. And then I have this one just in case I just need extra water. The reason I like these is because they're lighter than the insulated one. See, the light just went out. They're lighter than the insulated one. They still give me a lot of room. I can still carry a lot of water with these. They're super durable, machine washable. I got stickers all over them, so I usually been just hand washing them. But again, I don't like the kind of straw tops for backpacking. They just they don't carry as much water, and they seem to kind of get in the way sometimes when I'm backpacking. I want something that I can get my water in. It's light. I can carry a lot of water, and it's in and out pretty quick. So these are kind of my go-to. This is Nalgene. This is Camelback. I'm not really sure which one this one is. We got them from the Grand Canyon, so not really a brand snob as much. I don't really care what brand I'm getting for specific things, but they all have worked well. This Nalgene, like I said, Camelback Nalgene Clean Canteen has been one of our favorites lately. They've been working really well. So I talked about not liking the straw ones, these 3 Camelbacks, whenever I'm backpacking or backpacking overnight and stuff, just because they kind of can be unreliable at some points, and you have to deal with the straws and you have to deal with the little rubber pieces, and they can be kind of frustrating. That's almost the opposite for whenever I'm like day hiking. These are my day hiking go-to if I'm just going to be out for a couple hours. These ones I'm going to, one, because typically I'm doing it with family and kids, and they like these. They can use these really well. They hold enough water. They're about 20 ounces, so not a ton of water, but they're still holding plenty. They're not insulated, so they are lighter. The newer top that the Camelback have, these are the older ones. The new one works a lot better. I do get frustrated with the straws coming out, but you need to clean it. But I do. These are my day hikers that we use all the time, especially lately now when we're getting in the summer. We're doing a lot of hiking with the kids. So just a couple of random ones. So these style are the ones that I do for mountain biking. I have a couple of spots on them. I like the squeeze top. I like the auto closes. Now I will say that auto close there at the top on my other water bottle. I have a white one. It's kind of getting stuck open, so I'm either gonna have to clean it or get something replace that one. And then this one is a clean canteen that my kids have been using. And so they've been trying it out, using it a lot. Again, it's a little heavier because it is insulated. If we're going a long ways and it's going to be pretty warm, I'll definitely take this one and shove it in the bottom with some ice water of my pack. So when we get to our destination, they can have some cold water to drink, because a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old can get pretty picky on the temperature of the water that they're drinking. So we have to have something that's going to keep it cold for a little while, just to make sure that when we get there, they're ready to drink it. Now the last set of water bottles that we have are our soft bottles. Now the first one we have is this giant gallon Nalgene canteen. We use it when I get to my spot backpacking. So I don't like going down to the river and back a lot, or the creek, to get my water. So I will have this empty in my pack. When we get to where we're going, I'll go fill this thing up with dirty water. This is only my dirty water pack. Dirty water, bring it back, put it through the, it's either, right now it's the Sawyer purifier. We usually use gravity flow style, just because I don't have to sit there and watch it. Or if we have to use the live straw, we can do that as well. But I love being able to just have a gallon of water right there that I don't have to carry all the way with me when I'm getting to where I'm going. Now, obviously, if you don't have water where you're going, that's a different issue. You want to carry it in. But typically where I'm going is near a creek, near a river. Use this to fill it up so I don't have to carry around all that water. And the last set are these soft water bottles for when we go trail running. So even lately, if I'm doing like a day hike by myself, I'll put on the Solomon little trail running pack that I have, which came with these soft water bottles. And that's what I'll use. I won't have a backpack. I'll just throw these on there. Kind of have that little vest that goes with it. Or I'll use this Ultimate Direction kind of bigger water bottle if I'm just carrying it, so I need something, I just want something in one hand. But if I'm having my pack, I do these too. Obviously, the best things about these is whenever you're drinking the water out of them, you are taking up less and less space. They're super light. I kind of like how they'll kind of suction up, give you that water. But these are awesome for, like, honestly, lately, if I go hiking by myself or trail running or any kind of running. So those are all of the water bottles that I currently have. We're constantly getting new ones, changing them up. I like water bottles. I don't know. It's kind of like shoes and water bottle collector is what I've become. And I'm kind of a hoarder. I don't want to throw them away. So they all have their purpose. They all have their reason. They all have a spot in my heart of why I love them so much. Those are how I use my water bottles. A lot of them I kind of suggest you kind of get that same kind of concept. You can have, if you're able to, get more specified with your water bottle and usage, because you can save a lot of weight in some areas. Have that luxury of an insulated water bottle when you need it. And sometimes, especially with that daily driver, that's how I've been using it with that clean canteen, which has been pretty awesome. But anyway, that is today's video. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. If you like this video, please hit that like button down below. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. We are on the way to 1,000. We're at now, we're like a little bit of 600, which doesn't sound like a ton, but a year ago, which is kind of a year ago today, is when we started putting a lot of videos together. It's almost doubled. So we're kind of hoping that trend stays, double every year, and it may take a couple extra years than I wanted to, but we'll get going. So please hit the like and subscribe button. It costs you nothing, and we'll see you in the next one.